Good morning, good evening, night. Welcome back to another Inukiba Let's Play. As always, I am Inukiba, and today we are back on the Herpderpia server. Now, you might notice things are a bit different. Give me a second. I usually play with the sounds off, so I didn't realize how loud it is in this area. Did I seriously just turn down the music? Yeah. Things do look a bit different, and that is because we have a new map here on the Herpderpia server. So I guess you could say this is Reborn 2. Herpderpia Reborn 2. But of course it's not. It's still just Herpderpia Reborn. We had on the last map, we had a griefer attack. Somebody who got on through one of my live streams, seemed like a decent guy, built alright, you know. Let him onto the server, didn't have a single problem with him at all. And then, out of the blue, he just kind of came in and destroyed everything. Not sure how or why, but he hacked himself into creative mode. Burned down the entirety of spawn, basically. Anything that was made of wood was gone. So my house, Callie's house, Naomi's house, Jinxie's house, Luke's house. I think the only things that survived were most of the tower, of course, because it was, you know, stone and stuff. Christian's house, and then Amanda and Pat's house, because they combined theirs to become a train station. So yeah, it was Gur something or another. I can't remember the numbers attached to it, but it was Gur from the live streams. Still don't know why. I checked the log afterwards, and it said he put himself into creative mode, and then proceeded to burn everything down, and then said something offensive or another. I don't remember exactly what, but said something offensive, and then just left. And of course I banned him instantly. And whenever I updated the whitelist for the new map, because I was getting together a new whitelist for that map, because there were a lot of like no-shows and people who didn't show up, and then whenever they did, they just walked around and did nothing. And nobody really likes to play like that, so oh man, damn it. So I was getting names together for a new whitelist. People who wanted to stay would stay, people who didn't would, you know, leave. With that being said, I wonder if I can do this /white list. /white list. That is the amount of people still on the server. So we still have Kayuki, which is Amanda, Jinxie, which is Micah, Eskimo, Pat, Drop the Act of Macklin, Coleosaurus is of course Cole, Naomi is of course Naomi, Chibi-Chans is Callie, Shifty Banana is Shane, the Wetbox is Chris, Guitar Girl, I thought I removed her, because I thought she didn't play anymore, but that's Morgan. F-Nug is Christian. Kit Kat is, of course, Kit Kat. Inukiba is me, Saltail, and Luke. That is, let's see how many there are. 15 out of 12 seen. I don't know what that means. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, yeah. So there are 15 members still. Alright. So, I mean, we still have a pretty sizable number, but we were at 30 something, so we've literally gone down by half. A lot of people, either they were voted off, like a couple of you, and I know a couple of you are upset about that, but there's nothing I can do about it. The people who were on before that are not on the whitelist currently have a chance to come back, and most of the people have been told this. They have a chance to come back once we get everything set up and we make sure that everything's safe and we can prevent another grief attack. Because it really did kill the mood for a lot of the server. It almost made Luke quit Minecraft, and Luke is one of the most like dedicated and skilled people on Minecraft I have ever seen. So that would have been detrimental to not just this server, but to the game itself, because he does the game such a how do I describe it? The way he plays and the way he builds and stuff, it's like an asset to the game. Like, you don't want to lose that. And the griefer attacking the server almost did that. Which would have been terrible. I would have been so freaking annoyed and frustrated and pissed. I probably would have tried to hunt the kid down and punched him in the fucking face. I still want to do that because what he did was uncalled for, uninstigated, unexplained. It was just complete bullshit. And I, of course, don't know why. I only have guesses, and those guesses aren't even, like, forming in my head. It just felt like a random act of violence. So I don't know what to do about that. But we are here on the new map. We're all doing good. We're all got set up. Patrick's Eskimo is already. How the fuck did you hit me? Fish. How the fish did you hit me? I'm trying to do the whole no cussing thing, you guys. It's hard. I did it before, but yeah, it's hard, man. Eskimo's already got a castle and a half built, of course. Koyosars, he's out doing his thing. I really like his new building, actually. This is his horse. I don't know why he left it here. He must have logged out here. That one's my horse. I haven't named it. I had a cat here. An orange cat. The first cat on the server. My first cat. I named it after my best friend in the world, Chris, which was my cat. And stupid zombie. The cat mechanics are stupid. I don't understand why the cats try to, like, teleport to you and stand by you if you are being followed by a zombie, because they can't do shit to them. So it really pisses me off that I lost that cat, because the way that they work, the mechanics and whatnot, I don't think cats should follow you if you're being targeted. And of course you can't sit them back down if you are being targeted. Like, if there's something aggro on you, you can't make them things sit down. They're just gonna follow you and then get lost or killed or something. 17. Yeah, that needs to build up. This is Generic Bee's chicken XP farm. It takes eggs, rebreeds them into there. Those are seed chickens. Every time they lay an egg, they go down. Every time these ones lay eggs, they filter back through, and then everything that gets filtered down to here. Look at how much freaking chicken I have, man. I did not expect it. That's only after like 2 full harvests. Or 2 half harvests. Oh my gosh. It's so good. This is Tom. Not Tim. Tom. This is Tim's brother. He doesn't make snow in this biome, unfortunately. Waffle. There's the circle. The infamous circle that we were discussing. This is where it's going to be. This is going to be a super base. I've talked to everybody on the server about what it's going to be, but I don't know if I've mentioned it in a video yet. This is going to be my super base. These are outer pillars here. This inner sphere down here is going to be split up into 8 or so biomes. And or depending however many I want. This is going to be like a park natural habitat kind of deal down here. There will be a few livestock animals down here, but it's primarily just going to be for show. It's basically going to be a giant park of biomes. And I can't decide if I want to do pizza slice or circles. I think circles will look better, but the pizza slices would make it fit a little better and make a little bit more sense. But the circles will, the donuts will fit better. The second sphere is going to be oh shit, I lagged out of the screen. There we go. The second sphere is going to be where all the farms are going to happen. Anything that can be automated or farmed or anything is going in that second sphere. And then above that, there's going to be another smaller sphere that's going to have penthouses and stuff. It's going to have about, let's see, it's going to be 32 diameter? It's a 32 diameter. So it's going to be split into 3 floors. And then those 3 floors will be split into however many rooms I can fit. Roughly 9 per floor, basically. No, minus the middle. So 8 times 3. Oh, math in my head. I can't carry numbers in my head. Even though it's a small number, I can't do it in my head. I'm sorry. But 20 something. I know it's a 20. I seriously cannot do math in my head. I'm so good at math and so good at science and stuff, but whenever I'm trying to carry numbers over in my head, I just can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know why. Those numbers just, I lose track of them in my head because I physically visualize the number as if it were like a solid object in my head, and I keep that in track, like with my inner eye, I guess. But I can't keep track of more than like 2 numbers at a time. So it's like I can't do math in my head. If I can write it down, then I'm super good at math. But in my head, I'm just like, I could be a 2nd grader. But yeah, this is the setup. I can go ahead and sleep for one. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys around a bit. I tried to breed my horse earlier, and I forgot that you can't do it with armor on them. So I wasted a golden carrot. This is going to be Town Hall. This is where we're going to hold... Ow. Fuck. I can't get through that. I hope I could squeeze through there quick enough. This holds our nether portals, which we have... I'm the only one who's really been into the... Well, no, I take that back. Patrick was in the nether the first 4 hours, and I yelled at him to wait for other people to start getting on. But back here, I'm going to round this out a bit, like along this to the back of it, and put a bit of a stage right there, and have a bit of an amphitheater back here so that we have a meeting space kind of deal. It's going to be some kind of angled in roofs here, and then there's gonna be a dome roof there, I believe. I'm gonna burn down all this jungle, burn or chop down all the jungles around here, because jungles are disgusting. They are hard to navigate with horses, and they are freaking everywhere. I hate them. This right here is, of course, is my setup. Sorry, I keep scratching my arm. I've got mosquito bites. I've been working in blackberry fields for a couple days, and they keep biting my arms. Not the blackberries, the bugs in the fields. Oh, no gold armor. Alright, so this here is Ponjinxie. I always love the way he builds. Like, that is such a creative idea. That is such an inventive idea. Who thinks of that? That looks so cool. It looks really weird because I've never seen it done, but it looks so cool. I like it a lot. I really like his house. It really looks good inside and out. Let me show you the inside. I don't trust that water. I almost lost my horse to water earlier today. I've been playing all day. This is like the first day that I've been on, but nobody else has. It's weird. It really is weird to be the only one to log on a day. But look at how great this looks. This place looks amazing. I love having him on the server because he builds such cool things. What are you doing? Get away from the door. I can't. I don't want to let his sheep away. Ugh, can I? Okay. I didn't want to let his sheep out. Oh, it didn't even take durability because of the unbreaking. By the way, this pick is from Cole, this pick is mine, and this pick is mine. I just enchanted it. Those chicken XP farms, you wouldn't think it would work, but I mean, hell. Because it's passive, because I just sit there and wait for it to be done, it's so good. And I've got literally, okay, underneath my base down there, I don't know if you saw the signs while I was down there for the few seconds, but I have 2 skeleton spawners, 3 cave spiders, and a zombie spawner down there. I don't have a normal spider spawner, but you know, you don't need one if you've got the other, as far as caves and spider spawners go. But yeah, I've got a lot of them really close together, and I think I'm gonna turn like 2 of like, because the cave and skeleton spiders ones, cave and skeleton spiders is what I just said. Oh, Macklin, no, Macklin, they don't stay. You're gonna lose your horses. I should probably warn her that later. She doesn't know all the new mechanics, apparently. Oh, let me through. And this is Macklin's house. I love it, too. The roof's a bit odd because it's so thick, but I do like it. This window was deeper, I thought. I thought this window was here. You can see my thing through here if it loads. But I like her house. Trying to debate if this would work. Could you spawn here? Yeah, you can spawn there. Because her spawn didn't set the last time we were all caving and whatnot. But yeah, I love her build style too. She's got her cave system and all her stuff and blah blah blah. Yeah, so her stuff looks good. Looks like she's doing some stuff. Her horses are gonna get loose though, and I feel bad. But there's nothing I could do about it. Wait a minute, did you see that? Look at the stirrup texture. Those are the stirrups from the saddle. Either that or there's some really bizarre horse nipples. Just so. I don't remember which direction Cole's house is. I only know these two because they live so close to me. I know where Patrick lives, or Eskimo. I should call these guys. I call certain people by their usernames, and then certain people by their real names. I just it's so hard because I know most of them first by their name, not by like their Minecraft name. But Cole lives. Okay, Patrick lives that way, and like this humongous fucking castle a million blocks away because I don't know why. I guess he just doesn't like people, which makes me wonder why he still plays on a multiplayer server. I'm not going to go all the way out there. It's the worst travel in the world. I have told him I'm never going to his house again just because of how painful it is to walk out there. But yeah, I've got a full enchanting setup, potion setup. This was a gift from Cole. I don't remember why. This thing is going to be some difficult as shit to build. Because these outer pillars, I don't know if you can tell, but you see how the jungle wood goes up 4, and then it goes in 1 and up 4? Alright. The cobble was just there to add scaffolding. This is the skeleton of the thing. So, like, you see each of these 4 tall sections. Each of those, like, take 4 times, I think that's 13 long. 4 times 13 times 2 plus whatever this is from here to here. Take that number. I'm not going to do that in my head. You know why. But if you take that number and multiply that by however many tall each, like, because these 4 tall things go up until they meet at the top, which is really big. Because I don't even have the top sphere on. You see that middle sphere there. I don't even have that one on. But they are going to be made out of coal blocks because I'm an idiot. The original design called for quartz. And I was like, hell nah. I ain't doing no freaking quartz runs. Like, our nether spawn pretty much sucks. There's not a whole lot to it. The only thing it's going to really be good for, it feels like, is another hub. Which, of course, without a bunch of members, doesn't really get used. But, yeah, coal blocks look the best because they're borderless. They don't have a border. Coal blocks do have or quartz blocks have a border. And it's only a 1 pixel wide border, but it's enough to ruin it for me. So, you see this 1 pixel here? Just the 1 pixel line all the way around. That completely looks horrible whenever you have a wall of this stuff. And I found this golden apple in a chest, by the way. It looks horrible when you have a wall of it. Now, coal blocks, once I decided that white and blue wasn't going to work because the quartz is the only white block with any good texture to it, wasn't going to work because the border makes it look really bad. I decided to go with black and green, which is like, think of the razor colors. Those are my 2 favorite colors. Like, those 2 colors working together are my favorite, black and green. I love Razer products partially just because of that. I've got icons with actually the background of my monitor right now, because it switches every 3 minutes. Right now it's on a background of my username in black, or in green with lime green. Neon green and black look really good together. Okay? Unfortunately, there is no neon green other than lime wool. And I don't like the texture of wool. Lime green. This green looks perfect, though. I mean, the texture, I wish I could pick a different one. But I can't, so sucks to be me, I guess. But these are my 2 options, basically. Because they're the only seamless... Oh, come on, jump on that thing. They're the seamless black blocks. And by seamless, I mean the texture travels from one block to the other. So whenever you don't have a highlight like that, you can't really tell where one starts and one begins. I love the texture on the coal blocks. I do not so much like the texture on the wool. But again, these are outer pillars. They're not part of the main build. They're just kind of there to look like it's holding it up in a way. They will have a little bit of function, of course, but ultimately they don't have that much function. So, plus at nighttime, see, I love Tom. He protects me every night when I'm not paying attention. Good boy. You're a good snowman. What are you shooting at? Oh no, that was the egg farm. Alright, let me sleep. Alright, so yeah, this is my color palette. At nighttime, these two blocks are indiscernible basically if you're far enough away. Like if you're more than 10 blocks away, that's hard to tell the difference regardless. And most of the time you will be inside the structure, so you wouldn't be able to tell much anyway. But let me go to my single player creative world here. Here's, oh god. Alright, so here's my color palette testings here. This is black stained clay, which is a little too brown. The coal blocks, which looks amazing. The wool blocks, which is not bad. And the obsidian, which is too purple. These are the 4 black blocks, quote unquote, that look good to me in any way. That's too blue slash purple. This works, but I don't like it much because I just don't like the texture on wool. This I love, but of course coal blocks are impossible to fucking get that many. Here's a scaffold of it, and you can see I started building it with quartz, but you see how it's got like, alone the quartz doesn't look like it has a border, but together it does, and I don't like that. I do not like bordered blocks like that. But yeah, like this project is so big. I haven't finished building it in creative mode yet. Like that's how big it is. Like these have to go up even more before they still touch, and then I've got to build a pyramid thing at the top of it. But that's these are the size of the spheres. This is going to be the penthouse sphere. It's going to be split into 3 floors, basically, with the rooms I said earlier. This is the farming floor. Everything that's going to be done is basically going to be on this floor, as automated as I can possibly make it. And this will be the biome floor. And as you can see, these rings here from the shadows above fit really well for what I think biome slices could go in. Because I could go, of course, these pizza slice ones, but I don't think that would look as good. I think having this round theme continue throughout is going to be really good. That symbol is going to adorn it in places here and there. It's a symbol I designed way long ago, and I really liked it. That right there, if you can see it, was a small scale version of it. This over here, if you recognize this, is my house from the old world, just small scale. I like building it small scale for some reason. It helps design it a little bit. But yeah, I can't figure out what to build the spheres themselves out of, because I could start moving everything to the middle sphere, because I've got the middle sphere outline, but I don't know what I'm going to build it out of, because I don't know if I want to go straight up glass. I don't know if I want to go with some kind of black and green. And if I do go black and green, I have to design it here first. This is one thing I was looking at, seeing if I could combine the 2 different types of blocks to kind of get a compromise. They work fairly well together, but I'd have to be very careful about how I combine them. These will be tunnels into the main sphere here, and then the main sphere will have probably similar tubes to my old map house to get to a higher tube or something. Not sure yet. But this is the most complete skeleton I have, and normally I would try to hide this from you guys to surprise you and stuff, but this thing's so big. I want to show you what I plan on doing, so that way you guys can basically give me ideas and or encouragement to keep working on it, because I'm tempted to just give up on this project because it's so big. And in survival, it'll be impressive if I can build it, but I don't know if it'll be worth it. But yeah. Look how big this thing is. I'm pretty sure I might accidentally hit the world limit, honestly, whenever I build it in the real world. But yeah, you can see I've been doing some testing and stuff. That's the goal. And I'm not sure how I like the green stripies up the side like this. I might change it to where the stripes kind of do these, or this, the green is an accent elsewhere, or if have these straight black with like green lines going straight up, and then have the domes green and black too, or what? I'm very stuck on what I want to do, because no matter what I pick, it's going to be a lot of resources. Even if I was building out of this out of cobblestone and wood, which I haven't checked to see what it looks like, it's going to take a lot of blocks. That's all I can say. It's going to take a lot of blocks, no matter what I built this out of. So I'm tempted to give up on that project and just build something else out there. But I'm not sure. If you guys noticed, I had a Hunger Games map IPs. I've been trying to play some Hunger Games. I have played them, but I meant like play them as far as recording goes. And for some reason, Fraps, I guess, is considered a third-party client or another, and it makes the Hunger Games maps think I'm cheating, so it sits there and lags me out and won't let me move anywhere. So I can't play Hunger Games while recording. So I'm going to try to find a workaround for that for you guys. This is probably going to be a pretty long episode, by the way, if you haven't noticed. Because obviously it'll be long already. But yeah, that's this. Ooh. And to be fair, I built this skeleton here in a day or so. This only took a couple days to get the skeleton up. And of course, this isn't the full skeleton, but I got lazy. But yeah. I'm tempted to just go with this middle circle here and build some kind of castle or another on it. Maybe Japanese styled castle. Oriental. Then again, I really do like the idea of this. I really want to finish it. I might change it, but you guys have seen the plan, so you guys could tell me what you think. You think it'll be worth it, or do you think it'll be a waste of time? We've got biome updates coming out soon, so I'm interested to see what biomes they come out with, so maybe I can get new ideas or something for building. Right now, I kind of just want like an etho cave. I just want a cave where I can go do stuff, and I've got this mine shaft system down here that I've cleared out. And we've been on the new map for here for about a month, and I haven't recorded any of it just because I didn't think it would be worth it. All right, so here's one of my cave spider spawners there, and then I was going through and I found this skeleton spawner here. They are literally so close, like right here, like on this block, that one works. On this block, that one works. Like this one, nope. Yeah. So right here is the separating line for these two spawners. So I can't get them to work at the same time because they're just one block too far apart. So I'm gonna turn this skeleton one into an XP farm, an XP grinder. Or no, I'll turn whatever one's easier to turn into an XP grinder out of those two. And then if we come, let's see, up here, then down this hallway, and then down this way. These two are close enough together to work together, as you can tell. I haven't decided. Oh, I heard a spider. They shouldn't be able to spawn down here. Did I get everything back out of this? No. Suck it, dude. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I still need to get the mossy from this one and carve out the size for these two, but these two would work together. The question is if they will work together, if it's possible. As you can see, I've been needing coal. Or as you can guess, I will need coal blocks. Of course, all the good-looking blocks are expensive as hell. But that's how Minecraft is. It's a good thing diamond's an ugly-ass block. Let's just say that. Alright, so yeah, these two will work together. I'm not gonna sit here and mine all this coal with you guys. And then we come up here. And then this way is a zombie spawner that I found. This one's really far away, so this one won't work with the other ones. But there's this one. I think I might just turn that into a drown trap. I think I'm just going to turn most of them into drowning traps, the old school drowning traps, because honestly with that chicken XP farm, I don't really need experience. It works enough because I don't enchant that often. I usually don't have the diamonds to enchant. I found 17 down here using Cole's fortune pick that he left me. I got up to like 19 and then I enchanted my silk touch pick here, which I got lucky on. Wait, did I miss it? There's one more spawner down here. There's so many spawners and they're all underneath my house set up. Okay, I did miss it. I know where I am. I wasn't paying attention. I took a wrong turn. Let's see. Not that way. I need to get back to the zombie. Alright, so the zombie is up here. It's really confusing down here. I tried going through and adding signs for people who didn't know their way around. But I just labeled where the spawners were, so if you got lost. Yeah. But yeah, that way behind us is the zombie spawner. And then if we go this way... This sword 2 shots creepers. It's amazing. Go this way, then bam! Another cave spider spawner. This is 16 blocks? 17, 16, 17, 16. Interesting. That's a really far range. Again, this is too far away from the other ones to do anything with, so I'll try to do some just kind of... That one might be the XP farm, actually, because I'm pretty sure it's the easiest way to kill cave spiders is with a crusher trap, because the way they climb. So that one will probably become my XP farm if I have one, which I probably will. The zombie one, I'll just do a drown trap, because I don't really have a reason to keep zombie stuff. In fact, I'll probably send most of the oh, my eye just squished. I don't know if you heard it, but that squelching sound was my eye. I was wiping stuff out of it and it squished. That was gross. But yeah. This skelly spawner, I started because at first I just had that cave spawner and this skeleton spawner here, which actually if I go towards the cave spawner and then go down here, I can show you. See it down there? Because I had Cole come over here and help me dig all this out in between the two because I thought they were close enough. In fact, I think this one is close enough to the other two spawners down that way that it might work with them too. I don't know. I thought the same about these two, and of course they're a block apart. Or was it like right here? Yeah. So yeah, that block. But yeah. That's really all that's been going on the server. Of course, everybody else is doing their own thing. I think Sal's been away, so she hasn't recorded much. But I started digging this up, and then I was like, you know what? Do I really want to make a skeleton XP grinder? I don't think I really do. I don't really need an XP grinder. I'm sure other people have them. I can just use theirs. And I always have the chickens, if anything. So I stopped digging this up because this is a water vader here. And then I went back to caving because there was more caves this way, of course. And then I found the zombie, and then I found the cave spider, and then I found the zombie, or the skeleton and cave spider down that way too. So, yeah. Alright, let's get back to the surface here. I'm tempted to move all my stuff down here, but I don't really want to. Because, again, the whole point of the super build is to have everything in that one spot so that I don't have to, like, I want it to be, once I go in there, I don't have to ever come out. Everything will be there. But if I get up, I've got all these farms getting set up here, over here. That's going to become obsolete because I've got everything done over here. Got everything set up. I'm going to have to move it all over there. And it's going to be such a process. That zombie sees me. Oh, you know what, motherfucker? I'm sleeping on your ass. I think that's going to be it for this episode, though. I'll try to record more often. I've been playing the server a little bit more often when I get the free time. Drop the Act, Coleosaurus, myself, and Eskimo have been playing quite regularly, so there's people on. Fuck that. Just a shovel. And I broke the wool. I just wanted a little extra XP. And they were overcrowding themselves. I'm going to end the episode by putting these in the chicken farm. Fix this. Come on. There we go. It's very noisy. I usually don't play with sound. I don't really need them. And, of course, sound causes lag, so... Alright. Give me that. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so if you don't understand how this... I think I already explained this, actually. But when we started the video, there were 20 chickens in there, and now, of course, there's like 50. So this slowly doubles itself over time. I'll check it again in like 30 minutes, and it'll be at 100, and then 200, and then 400. Yeah, so that thing's awesome. And of course, you can just sitting around doing other stuff that gets you levels. Like, I was at first getting all my levels from breeding these cows and sheep and stuff. If you can't tell. Actually, I need to shear all these guys. Yep. Shear and sheep. There's so many sheep in this corner that I can't shear them, actually. Because I'm clicking on the one that's already sheared. There we go. I don't understand why the mobs go to the corners like this. It really bugs me. Like, get the fuck out of this corner, or I'm gonna kill you all. I love the green color on this game. Alright, I keep raggling on. Okay, seriously? Get the fuck out of here. I probably just killed all my green sheep. I killed all but one of my green sheep earlier by accident. Just because I had sheared them and then started killing a few. And then I had to breed and got lucky on a second one, of course. But I'm still rambling. Ramble, ramble, ramble. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.